Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ. Welcome back to another episode of Cities Skylines, episode 19. I was looking at a bus stop a minute ago. Hold on, where's a bus stop? We have a bus stop around here somewhere, don't we? Actually, that's not too bad. I found one bus stop. I have no idea where it is, and there was literally about 3,000 people all waiting outside. It was insane. You wouldn't even believe, but I can't find it. I can't find it anymore. That's a shame. It was so funny. I laughed. I've just been monitoring on very slow speed, just on normal speed, making sure that everything is going as it should be. Our employment percentage is through the roof at 96%. That's crazy good. Our landfill usage is at 0%. I don't quite know how. Maybe they've automatically emptied themselves. I'm not quite sure why it's on literally 0%. Crematorium availability is a little bit low, but that's easy to sort out. Our cemetery uses we do need to sort out. You know, we're filling up our graveyards. We've got to put some more down, or at least empty them and move them. I think they move automatically, but our availability for electricity, water, and sewage is now fantastic. Our garbage is good, but I wanted to get our water pollution. How can I have a look at the water pollution? I think it would tell us on this, wouldn't it? Yeah. No water pollution anymore. Everything's all blue. We sorted all that out. And I was also having a quick look at the traffic. Look at this. Flowing traffic. No problem. In fact, we can remove that road and that road. Now, that's from a long time ago, wasn't it? But yeah, flowing absolutely fine here. And on the other side, where we started to get trouble, it's also sorted itself out. I am so pleased. You know, yeah, there's a little bit of slowing down, but they're not stopping. They are flowing. It's moving traffic, so that's exactly what we want. That's why we built this in a sort of a weird junction instead of a normal T-junction, in order to try and keep the traffic flowing, which is fantastic. I'm so glad that that's working out. Definitely the whole one-way situation that we've done has benefited us. But anyway, without further ado, I think we need to sort out a bit of a residential area, a bit of a expansion. Hopefully we'll be making some more money as well. We are 24 grand in debt every week, but hopefully we'll sort that out. So I think I want to try and keep this as symmetrical as possible, the main part of the city. I know it's not completely symmetrical. We have a football stadium on this side and a roundabout on this side, and they're not quite even to each other. It doesn't really matter. As long as it's got the majority of it is mirrored down the center here, I think it's going to look quite nice. And we've got the perfect opportunity to come off right here and here. So let's get a large road. I think I want to go maybe with this road with the trees down the middle instead of these roads with the trees down the side. Just to make it a little bit different. We can come underneath that bridge for, I don't know, maybe 40 cells or something like that, just to start us off with. 40 cells. And maybe join that up in the middle. And then we're going to use smaller roads here to split up and make it a little bit more efficient. Oops, space efficient. Oh, that worked out good. And then maybe another one here. When I get just the right, there you go, just the right bit. Wonderful. And then we're going to come down with this road again. Maybe for another 40 cells would make sense. 40 cells and 40 cells. Join that up. And then get the small roads to go down the middle again. It should be 3 if our maths was correct. Or it might be just less than 3. I don't know. 1, 2. Yeah, it's just less than 3. But that works out really well. I think it looks pretty even. I like the terrain difference. As you can see, the ground sort of falls away here. And I'm deliberately not terraforming it because, well, we do enough work with super flat worlds on Minecraft. I want to play around with some terrain on here. Maybe we'll get houses built on one side and not on the other side, and it could give a really good look. I don't know. Potentially. We'll have to find out. But I think what I want to do is actually have another area, another residential area. We might as well do this while we are thinking ahead here. Maybe come out. Ooh, maybe not there would be the best idea. Maybe here for 20 cells. Up there. If we done, no, out here for 20 cells, and then down here to join it up 42.1, and do the same over here. I might upgrade a couple of these roads as well. I can foresee some problems with traffic. Oh, it looks so cool though how it goes down to a funny junction, though. We do need to remove the traffic lights. I'll do that in a minute. Now, I'm also thinking about joining this roundabout up to this corner here. I know initially when we place down houses in this area, you know, when we zone it out, we're going to have a sudden influx of vehicles, meaning that this roundabout is probably going to get blocked up again, as well as a few other places, I'm sure, as people are trying to get to them and move into the buildings. I'm not going to worry if by the end of this episode we have a bit of a traffic problem, because I'm expecting it. So we'll ignore that, but I think if we had a road going from here to here, cars can at least come around this roundabout and come down here. Maybe it'll take a little bit of stress away from cars going into this area as well, at least for the time being. So I think this is a must, like that. And do we join up a road on this side as well to this road? Maybe to this roundabout on this corner. Oh, that could be pretty cool. Like that to there. So then we sort of get this angle here and angle up there. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay, let's zone this out a little bit. It's not going to fill it all up, but I'm going to zone 5 of them. Oh, we should really have a road going down the middle, shouldn't we? I'm going to zone 5 of them, and then I'm going to leave the rest blank for the moment, ready for expansion later on. We go down there and there. Oh, that looks really, really cool. I like that. I like that. We should probably put some schools down in this area as well. Our elementary school is high. We might as well keep it up. So we'll have an elementary school maybe bang smack in the middle on that large road. And we'll have a high school opposite. Don't worry about having no power. You shall have power eventually. But I don't think... Oh, high school is actually low. Can I put more high schools down in a couple of areas? We don't have many high schools. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't there one of these things that sorted out schools? The Hadron Collider is a place for science. Various research taking in a place for... It offers education to citizens. A city with the Hadron Collider does not need to worry about education. The facility provides it for all citizens. So if we put this down, suddenly we would not need any schools. Maybe we should consider that. Not at the moment. I don't really want it in the city centre. I would like it like here would be the perfect spot for it. But we'll do that eventually. I think we still want to put schools down just for realism. Let's put another high school down. Oh, that's a huge one. I don't want to go that silly big. I like these little smaller ones. We can sort of fit them in places. Let's have one. Have we got... Is this a residential area out here? I think it is. Yeah. So let's put... Ooh, steady on with the frame rate. Whoa, 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 whoa. Let's have one there. And I'm going to have one here as well. That should hopefully put us over the... Yeah, put us over the bar. We've now got enough high school availability for everybody, which is very, very nice. I should really have this road hook up to the main highway, shouldn't I? Like, or at least hook round on itself and join back up. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Not for the moment, at least. Okay, so this will be growing up. Now, do we have anything that we've been sort of wondering about here? With houses only being built on one side. At the moment here, houses only being built on the top. We have one house on the bottom, but that might have just been flat enough to fit a smaller house in. It is sort of automatically terraforming it for us, which is very, very handy. It's making it more efficient than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, next part of the episode, I want to build an industrial park. An industrial estate, but not industry as in game industry, you know, as in this style yellow industry, I'll call it for colour's sake. Yellow industry is what the game has. I want to make a sort of realistic industrial estate. I know relatively near me, about 10 miles away, is a very, very big industrial park. It's sort of a rabbit warren of so many different roads, and on each road it has like maybe a Halfords or a B&Q or a PC World, you know, Curry's, those sort of shops. Not shops as in I don't know, not your sort of normal commercial style shops, more industrial style, but still shops that you go and buy electronics from, or things like that. And again, my one near me is right by the football stadium, so I'm going to do it by the football stadium, and I'm going to do something that a lot of you are going to really dislike, and that's I'm going to actually make a very curvy road in order to do this, because they're always very scatty, rabbit warren like, and I want to try and pull that off here. So I'm going to have that coming off like here, and I'm going to have this coming off like that, and maybe that coming off like that, and I'm sort of getting this spider web of roads, and it's exactly like that. It is really like that in real life. Oh, hold on, let me get rid of these roads, these traffic lights, remove 27 of them. That'll just keep traffic flowing at least a little bit better. So I have downloaded a few, where are they? They're going to be in here maybe? Yeah, a few buildings like this, Halfords, exactly what I was talking about. These are the kind of buildings that I want to place around the area in these sort of rabbit warren style places. So we're going to have like maybe a Halfords. Where do I want to put this? Like right there maybe? And then we're going to put car parks down. Probably big ones as we go and smaller ones towards the end. This is a car park. I know that much. But trouble is the curvy roads make it really hard to place stuff. Maybe we shouldn't go... Ooh. That's good. I like that there. I want car parking places all over the place. I'm not joking you. There's always loads and loads of parking in this kind of area. Sainsbury's. A British... Oh, yeah, let's put it more towards the top here, maybe. A British supermarket. I don't think that it's in any other country. I might be wrong there. Live well for less. I might be wrong. It might be available in other countries, but as far as I know, it's not. So let's put a nice big car park down for this place as well, if we can. Maybe across the road. Yeah, wonderful. Oh, it's in line and everything. This is going to look really good by the end, I'm sure. Okay, so what else we got? Aldi's. Aldi's is in England. We do have Aldi's around the place. Not too many of them. They're sort of like their food store. If you don't know, they're like Sainsbury's, but they are for the very cheap food. Aldi's there. So very cheap style food. Foreign. I think Aldi is French. I'm not sure. It might... yeah, I think it's French, Aldi. It's got a lot of imported food instead of sort of fresh produce, if you like. It does have some fresh food, but it's more... I don't know, more the small shop. You know, Sainsbury's you usually go to if you're looking for a big food shop. And if you're just looking to pick up a couple of things, you go to like an Aldi or... What's the other one? Lidl's. Lidl's, I think, is the French one. Aldi might be something else. They might both be French. I don't know. I don't go shopping that often. Oh, Argos. Perfect for the area. We'll put that down. Right there. Have we got any more? Oh, Toys R Us. Oh, let's have a look at the... Argos. See, they're all made by the same mod maker, I think, which is why they have this sort of uniform green roof look. Very impressed. I really like that. It's going to make the area look really complete. Toys R Us as well. We shall put down... Oh, I'd like to... Oh, right there. Perfect. Oh, I like that. I'm very pleased. Have we got any more? Friendly Neighborhood Park probably isn't good for the area. What else have we got? A mall of moderation. I don't really want malls in the area. As I said, it's not a shopping centre. Why has that got a weird picture? What? It's got a... Oh, there we go. Yeah, it's still got a weird picture. It's got a picture of a road. What else we got? We've got the Halfords. We've got all of the ones on here. I don't think we need any of those. What is this one? Department store. Oh, that could look okay in the area if I can fit it in somewhere. Oh. There. Perfect. Yeah, we're starting to grow this industrial centre here now. How's traffic coming on at this roundabout? You know, it's not terrible. We did say that there was going to be a huge influx as the houses were coming in, but I'm hoping that should clear out. It is quite quite bad. But hopefully that'll sort itself out eventually. Are there traffic lights there? I don't think there are. No, there definitely isn't. I can't see any. We might have to do a one-way system eventually here to try and help the traffic. I mean, we've got the potential to put a one-way in very, very easily. But we'll just have to see how things plan out. I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to worry about it this episode, that's for sure. Okay, so what other buildings could we put down in this area? Anything more in here? What was this building? We never looked at it in the end. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Department store could work in the area. You know, a bit of electronics and stuff like that, maybe. What else have we got? I don't think any of these buildings, government offices, city halls and stuff like that, aren't going to be any good. A cinema could be cool. Not in this area, though. I didn't know we had a cinema, though. It's quite a nice size as well. We'll be doing that at some point. Oh, Minister. Space shuttle test. I want to do that. We need to find a hill. We need to terraform a hill to do that. Theatre I want, but not in the area. Hypermarket. That could look good in the area. That could look really nice around here. Oh, just squeeze that. There. Let's have a look at these. I like having a look at these sort of buildings. America. It's called Merc. Is there really? If you're from America, you're from the States, and you know your shopping places, is there actually? Is this a real place called Merca? That is brilliant. Oh, it could be Mercer. Oh yeah, yeah, it's Mercer. It's not Merca, is it? It's Mercer. Merca would have an I in it. It probably is a real place. It's definitely not in the UK. We don't have any place called Mercer. I'm sorry, that might have sounded a little bit offensive, me saying Merca. I just found it so funny initially. Shopping centre. Alright, well, let's put a shopping centre down. I don't want a mall, but these shopping centres could look quite nice around the area. Oh, yeah, that does look good. Any names that I recognise here? Don Perry, was that on the side? No. Don Pernu. Tasty Noodles. No, I'm just trying to recognise any names. Mind you, I think this might be an inbuilt game. I don't think that's a modded one. So I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't actually know what it was. Are there any more that we might want to put down? What's this one? IKEA, definitely. It's the perfect one for this sort of area. Why can't I place... Oh, I can right on the end, but that's no good. I want to place them more along here. We've done the roads a little bit too curvy. Oh, can I go right there? I can go right there. That's good. That's good. Once we get the trees down in the area, it's going to look really, really nice. City copter hangar. No, I don't want any of these. Courthouse. No. Trep towers. Oh, it looks cool. It's not actually that big. I don't know what it is. It's in German, I think that is. So I can't read it, unfortunately. Even though I'd like to. Some more skyscrapers. I don't know what that is. It looks like... Oh, it's a drama theatre. Apparently, that bit was in English. Business park. For those busy lunch hours of a teeny breath of fresh air, office workers like to visit the business park for Parliament Building the Eden Project. Well, this is a business park. It's exactly what it is. This is actually a business park. So maybe having this down the entrance could be cool. I'd like to have it like somewhere like there. I'd like to have it in the middle of the area, if possible. How would I fit this in? If I remove that road and extend it out straight. That wasn't straight how I wanted it. I suppose it is. Okay, let's just put it to there. And then will you allow me to then put it down? There you will. Just right on the edge. And then shorten that road out. I should probably extend it a little bit more, shouldn't I? Upgrade to that road. And then just go a little bit further. That looks good. So people on their lunch breaks can then go and visit this area and have a I don't know, sandwich or whatever. Let's have a look at it. Oh, you know what this reminds me of? I don't know if any of you have ever played any of the skate games. It's a skateboarding game where you have to go and find spots to do cool tricks on. That would be like the perfect place, you know, manuals and grinds and benches and stuff like that, stairs. Oh man, I used to love that game. They were terrible games. They were not good games, but they were fun, definitely. Let's just give a little bit of power to this place. There we go. Any other buildings that would be interesting for us to put down? Not a library. None of these look like they would be good for the area. City services buildings, definitely not good for the area. Science center, not really. And none of these really look like they would suit the area that well. Okay, fine, no problem. Let's get some car parks down. Now, this is the biggest car park. And I wouldn't be surprised if we couldn't really fit too many of these in. We can have one up there, but maybe I should align that to be more centered. One more that way. That's good. And then there's no other places I can fit a big one in. Then we've got this one, which is a little bit smaller. So I'll try and fit as many of these in places as I can. Because you want a lot of parking for this area. Parking is very important. In fact, no. I'm going to remove that one. And that one. Parking is very, very important for the area. But I'm thinking in the spaces that we can't do anything else with, we can actually put real industry. And then at least we're getting a little bit of benefit out of the area. In addition to it looking awesome. Okay, we need some car parking spaces opposite here. Like there and there. Oh. Well, I didn't think it could go in there. Wonderful. Any more? None around there. You should be able to go there. No, you can't. Okay. I'd like normal industry around there. So maybe we could have a couple of car parks there. And maybe that's it. Maybe that's all we can fit in. That looks pretty cool though with a load of car park spaces. We do have a smaller one. Don't worry, it looks a little bit messy at the moment. It will improve, I promise. I promise you guys. Would I lie to you? Of course I would. No, of course I wouldn't. I mean... it doesn't look like we can actually fit any of these. I fit one in there. One in there. But that's about it. Okay, that's cool. So, if we get industry now... And we place industry pretty much in all these areas. Even the small ones. Just so it fills out with something... this could look really cool. These definitely won't be used. I know that for certain. And then we can have actual, at least some small buildings around there. Why not have that there and that there? Maybe a couple down on the entrance. And I think that's good. That's going to look really, really cool once all the industry actually advances and grows up. Looks like we've got a little bit more of a demand for houses. So let's just add those and get that under control. And let's put some trees down in the area. So, I want big ones. Maybe not that big. Yeah, smaller ones. We're going to fill up all the gaps between these car parks that look terrible. And this will sort out the ugliness of these car parks, certainly. This will make it look really cool, actually. They even look like private car parks. So, like, you can only park here if you're going to that shop. And you can only park here if you're going to shop here. And stuff like that. Car parks always do that. It annoys me. It's like, well, you know, it's only a place to park. I'm not looking to live here. You know, I'm not parking my car here permanently. I just want to go and shop in some places. Why do I have to park in certain areas for certain shops? But I suppose that's policy. I'm still getting used to using the middle mouse button to rotate this camera as well. I've been playing a lot of different games just off camera in my spare time recently this week. And most of the games use the right mouse button in order to rotate the camera. So this one being the middle mouse button is sort of throwing me off a little bit. But hopefully I'll get used to it again soon. Now I know we're putting trees over places where we actually put industry. I'm not worried about that too much. In fact, that's the least of my problems. I'm more worried about making it look nice. I don't really want too much industrial stuff around this area, purely because it's very, very close to the city centre. We're trying to keep industry out of the city centre as much as possible. I want to put maple trees around here. Actually goes very, very well with the Sainsbury's colour as well, doesn't it? So if I can... Oh, I can squeeze them just between the car park and the business park here. Have these coming down here. Yeah, they suit the Sainsbury's really, really well. Okay, and then we're going to go around with some different trees to give a little bit of a different colour. Green makes it stand out a little bit more, doesn't make it look quite as boring. So we'll have these down here. And these ones around here. See how we've got 2 different greens at the moment? We'll add a 3rd green, I think, momentarily. So have that down there. I mean, how cool is this looking? I mean, it's really realistic when you think about it. You know, you come down, there's IKEA at the end. It's like a proper business park. Yeah, Halford's on your right. Argos, business park. Yeah, it looks really realistic when you're on the ground here. Especially with all the trees about. I really, really like that. Aldi's there with a little car park. Perfect. Oh, that lined up really, really well. Car park's on the end there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm very impressed with how this is turning out so far. Okay, so we want to go, yeah, we're still on this lighter green. We want a 3rd green momentarily, and I know what one we can use for that, I think. It's more of a birch. We'll have these ones coming around here. Can I squeeze them on the road? Oh, I can. Just around the power lines there. Just so they're not as visible. We'll have these ones coming down here. I don't like to do trees too often off camera, but now and again, I think it's good to show you how I do it. Okay. No, wait a minute. I don't want these ones along here. It's too abrupt. There's too much terraform here. Oh, I need water to it. Boop. There's too much terraform here for smaller trees. So we're going to have to use these big spruce trees in order to hide the fact that we can see the sort of edge of the terrain there, the edge of the mesh. I really don't like that, so these trees will hide that up. And suddenly it looks like we're sort of on a flatter area. At least looks a little bit neater, in my opinion. Let's go back to this tree again. Come down there. Okay, we've got actual industry going around there. We need large trees here to hide that up. Any more? Oh, yeah. Big trees around this one. These types of buildings are always surrounded with trees. Always. Okay, this should be another different green. This is a little bit of a more of a lime green than the tree that we were just using before. In my opinion, it's just a little bit brighter. So this will be our 3rd green. And I think that'll be good then. It'll be a nice different mix. Have we got buildings there? We do. Wonderful. The buildings will crush the trees when they build there anyway. So I'm really, really not bothered about overdoing it on the trees, because they'll just be removed once they start to fill out anyway. Okay, so we'll have our 3rd tree color around here, around this car park. Wonderful. This bit they're filling in, actually. We got these like little stores here. That's perfect. These are the small little warehouses that you would find on a business park like this. You know, you would have gyms, clothing press or something like that, you know, where he prints t-shirts and I don't know, a motorcycle garage. They're the sort of random style buildings you'd find in a business park like this. Okay, I like that. I like that. I'm going to tree brush just around here. Oh, I don't like that. Can I control Z that? I can't. I don't like that tree. I like the spruce looking trees for the tree brush. So remove those. I like these ones. They just feel in so much close to each other. They just look so much better. Now, I don't want to overdo it. I do want to have them going down the side here if possible. Yes, perfect. And around here. Covers the edge of that terrain up. Oh, yeah. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, don't go too crazy, because I'll probably have different coloured trees around that area eventually anyway. Let's just bring the brush down just a little bit. And have a line of these sort of trees around here. Just sort of thicken up the area. Just a little bit. Make it look a little bit more important. And we need to make it its own district as well. Okay, trees down the middle there. These will be buildings eventually, so they'll crush those trees, which is great. And then just around the edge here. Back to the beginning again. Perfect. Okay, we have a really cool looking business park here with a lot of very well known buildings. Let's give it a name. Oh wow, we're out of time. Quickly, give it a name. Whatever name it is, I'm going to leave it as that, but just add business park, or no, business park, industrial park to the end. Magnolia. I don't like that. That's a terrible name. High Hill Industrial Park. There we go. High Hill Industrial Park is completed. And we've still got a little bit of demand for residential, so it looks like we've got more expansion to do next episode as well. If you guys enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. We shall see you in the next episode.